just finished speaking with Karina, and now we have Karen Riley. Hi,
Yes.
Karen.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
So I believe you're a light worker, clairvoyant.
Yes.
Any other specialties that you have?
I have a very open third vision.
So numerology you were talking about too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Which supports me with the numerology.
Yep.
You see,
Yep.
with the client. We all have a tool. You know, there's a tool. I think what someone once said to me, what sets me apart from other numerologists is that I'm very spiritually gifted with it. And so, for me, the best way I can explain it is that I've always felt that there's more to life. I've always felt that there's a purpose that why we're here. I see so much sadness and strife and discord and upset and struggle in the life, and I experienced it at a very young age as well, and I've always been one to question. And so I've always held a deeper analytical, philosophical approach. It's always innately within me, really, even since I was very young. And I've always held the inner faith of the knowingness that there is the divine energy, you know, the divine source of love and light, and I never ever really could resonate with some of the man-held beliefs of the divine universal loving source that is one to be fearful of, you see. Because love is the truth, really, and truth is the pathway itself, truth. So I'm all about truth and higher truths and knowledge, you see, and the seeker of that. So that's what led me along a very long pathway of spirituality, growth and development, progression and learning and asking the questions. And I had hit a crisis in my own life, a personal point in my own life, where I had serious ill health.
Right.
Yeah. That's when I entered into the soul searching, you see.
Right. There's always some sort of a crisis.
Catalyst. I call it a catalyst.
Yeah, catalyst that's going to bring
There's an
that,
event,
isn't it?
yeah. I've since learnt since then that one spiritual pathway will always present itself to us all at a certain point in one's life. It will present itself naturally. Then it's up to us if we choose to decide to ask and to seek and go within the inner pathway. You see, take the inner path, the inner journey. If one chooses to do that, then what one is really essentially doing is they're embracing the knowledge of the pathway and understanding who one really is, and seeking enlightenment and wisdom, you see, and the clarity and those deeper life purpose, meaningful questions, you see. Such as, why am I here? Is there a soul purpose? Because with the destitution and the struggle and the oppression and the horrible events and circumstances we see in the world, it pulls at your heart, you know, and it tugs at your own heartstrings. And you can't help but question, there's got to be more to life, there's got to be more to life, there's got to be more to me and you and why we're here, you know.
Well, if you have that belief that there is more, then you're less likely to be stuck in depression and grief. People seem to have lost that, haven't they?
Self-preservation.
This is ancient. Like what you're doing is gone through the ages. Numerology, and, you know, Pythagoras, and
he's my guide. He's my brilliant teacher, my guide.
It's all been there, and somehow our society has sort of lost it. Lost that art of you know.
The wise enlightened ones were in the time frames of the pyramid. You know?
That's right.
In the ancient Egypt and Greece, you know. And Pythagoras was a brilliant philosopher, a mathematician. He understood universal energy. He understood universal the flow of life itself. He understood the vibration of energy and the mathematics and the sacred geometry, you see, to all things. It's in nature, it's in you and I, it's everywhere to be found. All is mathematical, really. And there are cycles to the seasons of nature, and there are cycles to the seasons of my life and your life. Your beautiful souls birth chart, of your life blueprint is what I like to call
Yeah.
it. So I've come to understand it to be, it's really your soul's life blueprint.
Yeah.
Within that chart is there the knowledge that empowers you or I or anyone who is the seeker of enlightenment and truth and understanding, and can have all of these questions answered through their beautiful chart. So it's brilliant knowledge as a gift to yourself, really, because it's your chart.
Yeah.
And it opens up an amazing, wonderful insight into time frame.
Yes.
From the day you were born.
And as you said, it is mathematical.
Yes.
And
You
it's
can pinpoint it with precision. It's amazing.
Well, Karen recently just did my chart, and it's just been incredible that, you know, the insight that you have, but it really resonated with me with what's been going on with my own life and the turning point at different stages of your life.
Yes.
And then the future, and then being aware of having that knowledge too. It gives you more confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's your guidance.
Yeah.
It's only a guideline.
Yeah.
But it's a brilliant guideline because it helps you to see and understand the vibration of your immediate time frame.
Yeah.
It's the vibration of your life's flow.
Yeah.
There's a flow to the life.
I think also
and to the
like
environment.
knowing that your name, that you're born into this life, that your name is chosen, like, you know.
Your name destined you.
Yes.
Your name destined
Yeah,
you.
it's incredible.
Vicky, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Because we all choose to, our parents, we choose to have that life path.
Incarnate at this point in time.
Yeah.
It opens up that point of reference for the progressive pathway ahead.
Yeah.
And so, how often have we wished we had a life map, you know? This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. And I think working with Karina, like, she's doing more speaking with
Her mediumship.
Yes, through that.
Yes.
But
as I touch on the
yeah,
now.
you're touching on the now.
Yeah.
And there'll still be that connection with spiritual world.
Yes.
But you're giving them the hope in the
soul,
present.
The soul's divine higher wisdom and guidance is my gift. Yeah. So I took up pathway meditation, and I literally became a hermit in the study of numerology for nearly 3 years. Yeah. It took me probably another 3 years before I would even communicate it verbally, because I used to write every person's chart, and that's when I realised I was channeling.
Right, okay. Oh, okay. Amazing.
So it took me almost 3 years to find the courage and to work out how to streamline 25 pages or down to 12 pages. I finally tweaked it and tuned with it to get it down. And to how do I transition from writing into verbalizing all this knowledge and condense it into 1 hour reading, you know? That was a challenge for me.
That would have been a real challenge.
So, and then I really had to rethink and refocus and ask myself the question, how best can I help a person, and go to the pinpoint of the key points from within their chart, because there's such a wealth of knowledge and wonderful insight there and information. I mean, you could say to me, okay, at age 13, this happened, Karen. What was my chart showing me? Well, I can go straight, I can pinpoint your age at any age, and I can shine a light with divine assistance from the angelic realm, my guides and Pythagoras, collectively in unison. I can shine a light on your age of your time frame by picking you up, putting you into that time frame. Once I have your beautiful soul, your soul's energy of your individuality, I can mesh the two together, marry them together, knit them together, and then offer the communications of that, what that time frame was trying to reflect upon oneself, to show you how best you can guide yourself to a positive outcome.
Life lessons, really, when you're reflecting back on that. But also, I think too, with the grief part of it, you know, where people,
the sadness.
I know you mentioned before your mum passed.
My mother passed.
Was it nearly 2 years ago?
2 years ago. Yes.
And having this knowledge, how has that helped you with your grief?
Thank you, Vicky. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Okay, my passion and my inspiration for Evening with Divine Spirit, which is coming up on Sandgate on June the 24th. June the 24th, 6 o'clock. o'clock. Yeah, it's only $40 a ticket, by the way.
Yeah, that's very good value.
Oh, we have a discount.
All right.
If you bring a friend, it's $32.50. Or
Right.
if you bring two more, then it's $30 each. So we have a great discount. We have giveaways and refreshments, so it should be a great evening.
Yeah.
Karina and I have had one event. It was such a huge success. We thought, oh, we're going to do this again.
Yeah.
But getting back to your question here, so I don't lose.
No, that's all right.
That's my call. That question hits a nail on the head. Why I asked Karina, please help me. Can we join together for this amazing event? Because Karina connects you with your loved ones.
Yeah.
But then I come in and I come straight to you and I connect to your soul and to your immediate time frame of the present day life, and I offer a gentle reminder of the value and the important significance of you and why you're here.
Yeah.
And why you're still yet got a work to do.
Yeah. And I think your significance, why you're still here. Like, you lost your mum.
I did.
Yeah. And then the work that you're doing is going to offer so much to
Yes.
to others.
I resonated with the grief.